Let me. I'm just barely in the frame, but I want to show off this ginormous squad. I'm gonna add a little time. Okay, that came out of that. But you know what? I'm gonna mix this up really fast. Okay. And I'm gonna pop the lid. And I'm gonna go quickly take this back to my vanity. And then sorry, that takes a lot of effort today. You know what? We're chilling like this. I'm putting this. So this video, I'm out of breath right now, and because I've done quite a bit today for them not staying in the chair a lot more than I've been doing, and the amount that I did are normally like, oh, that's not that much, but I haven't done this work in a while. No, so here's how it started. It started with me running, struggling. Like, I wanted to get up and play with my dog Sam, but I wouldn't get out of the on my own. I haven't really tried that. I tried it once and succeeded, and I want to just do it again. And because it makes me happy, it makes me excited, because I feel like I accomplished something in my day, which for right now that is a hard thing and an accomplishment that I'm taking. And what is getting out of it. But this literally, you don't realize that is hard for me right now. But right now, I'm getting better. Or if I keep at it, it's gonna be easier. I'm still trying different methods to see what works the best. Sometimes it looks weird. But finally, after like 30 minutes like over 30 minutes of trying. I just gave up and, well, no, I didn't give up. I stopped to take a break for a little bit, and my dog Sam was outside for a while at the point because he needed to use the bathroom. And my dad got up and to let him in, and was nice and helped me get out of the chair. I originally asked him not to help me. He was gonna help me, but then I asked not to. But then he helped me, Oh, and that was fine. Then, like, talking. So I got out of the chair, and I grabbed the pillow, got on the floor. I pretty much laid down on the floor because I had a cushion I was like laying on up against some pillows, for comfort, because being on the floor is really uncomfortable at first. Well, for me right now, like usually, only I can just sit on the rug and be fine, but I was really uncomfortable, and I couldn't really sit on the rug because I was leaning up against my dad's reclining chair, which is right now kind of like my chair because I've been the one in it the most, because it was the best thing for my recovery, sort of thing, we think. Because usually I would sit on our couch, which is pretty comfortable, but I can't really lay down in it or anything, and I get up to get my drink, and so right now the recliner is the best. But so I got out of it, played with my dog Sam for a while. Well, something just totally happened in there, and the lighting got weird and really bright. Then I got in the chair for a while and had some lunch. I had McDonald's. It was really good. McDonald's. Because I had a Happy Meal because I love Happy Meal when you're 14 and you're getting a Happy Meal. Don't come after me. I love Happy Meal because I'm a 14-year-old that loves toys and just fun. And for me, I generally get what comes in a Happy Meal anyways. 6 chicken nuggets because I only need 6. Like sometimes I'll get a 4-piece and a Happy Meal and have 10, but for me it's generally 5. And then some fries, which I generally don't eat like a lot of fries anyways. So like the amount that comes in a Happy Meal is sometimes just right and under too much. So for me, so then there's like left, and you get a good amount of fries now. Like before, you would get like 4 or 5 fries, and that was it. And then they started doing where you can get like apple, like I don't know the other 2 options really, or extra fries. And that I think I kind of started that, and I don't know because I was at a McDonald's and ordered a Happy Meal, and I didn't realize they meant like I didn't realize you got fries with anyways. And so they asked me like, what side do you want? Do you want like apple slice, Go-Gurt? And I went like fries. And they're like, okay, we'll just put extra fries. And I went like, okay. And which is fine because I don't like apple or Go-Gurt. So it works on mine. So I had McDonald's for lunch, and then, so yesterday, maybe at the end of the video, I will show you. I don't know. If I can get up, I will. Because I'm leaning back and that makes it harder to get up. I did, so basically my mom and dad had started getting these kits. They're like fun little craft kits for like my school originally, but when we moved, it became for whenever I'm bored and want to do a craft. And also because we get them like once a month. But right now we haven't gotten one in a while because that we haven't done school in a while. I'm personally only technically I wouldn't be doing school right now, even if the coronavirus thing is not happening. If it wasn't happening, I wouldn't be doing school because I'm homeschooled. So that means I do school like from home. So literally my teacher is my dad. But the reason you're probably like, oh, you would be doing school right now then. And I wouldn't, I would originally, the rule was that I would not know by the doctor, Dr. Lark, who did my spine surgery. He said that no school for 30 days, which is basically a whole month. It usually is a whole month. But when those 30 days were up, I wasn't in a full recovery area. Well, I'm pretty much recovered. I'm done with the actual recovery. Now it's the getting me moving part. And what I mean by that is I literally, it's just a matter of getting me to move without it hurting. And it generally doesn't hurt too much when I move. It feels weird, okay? It gets really weird feeling. And until I get 1% used to that, and that, no, the part that makes it feel the most is that this side does, because I discovered this was not from the surgery. And I never actually, that part always had a lot of bone and not a lot of like fat or anything or extra skin, or just like it was not enough to like it's in a weird way. I discovered, so basically after the surgery, like because something I don't know. Oh, I started noticing it a lot more. Well, no, I didn't notice it for until after we got the giant patch off my back and my side, because it came like the upper part of the side, and we took it off and it felt like no different on the side and everything. And then I realized there's just not a lot of skin, like extra fat or anything there. So until there gets that's why I was originally gonna drink like a bottle of water a day, and then and it basically makes you a little skinnier, even though I don't really need it. It was kind of more for like, oh, to keep me healthy. There was one plus about the surgery that I noticed like right now. Like obviously at the end, once I'm used to this and get more comfortable with it, then it will be like, oh, a great decision. And like I'll realize how great it actually was. Right now I can't really say I'm glad I did it, but I'm not as happy as I will be when I'm fully used to. And it's that my mom, basically, okay, my mom had the rule of only one like thing of soda a day. So like 1 cup or like 1 bottle of soda a day, I hate it. I do not like when we get cans, because the cans give you less than the bottle. And my mom would count a can in which one can is half. So it would be 2 cans, I think. And to equal to 1 bottle. But she would count 1 can and be like, oh, she doesn't understand that they don't give you the same amount. But yeah, so, but I would get like a second soda if I already had a soda that day and we got a McDonald's Happy Meal. So, and that, but now, my dad wouldn't say anything to her about it. His thing was always 2. 2, and I would get 3 if we were on like a long car drive, like from our house to my sister's house or something, and I would get 1 on the way there, or 1 at lunch and 1 on the way back, because it's kind of hard to bring like milk. Like, I feel like over time that's gonna smell, and generally it's a rewarded. Okay, sorry I was looking over there for a second, and like there's like a little opening in my blinds, so I can see like the shutters, and for a second I thought a lizard was there, but then I looked again and didn't. Well, I stared at it for a second and realized it's just wood that been chipped a little. I'm generally terrified of lizards. So, and it was on the outside, so it's not as bad, nowhere near as bad as if it was on the inside, but just chip wood. So, I've been getting 2 sodas. My mom, that's like her room right now. I'm hoping it stays. I don't think it will, though. I honestly don't think it will. I'll be shocked. My mom is more, okay, out of the 2, my mom is more of the strict. My dad is less strict, but kind of like it's weird. So I love them. I love them both. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah. So now we're just getting, but then, okay, so then, yesterday after, I filmed a video. It is still uploading. It's filmed on the iPad. If you're wondering why I'm not filmed on the iPad right now, it's because I want to make sure that that video gets uploaded, but also the iPad needs to be charged, and so my dad is charging it for me as I film because it's down to 20%. I generally use, and like my iPad gets used so much, and my phone gets like never. Literally, my dad said, "How come I haven't really had to pay a phone bill for your phone this month?" And I went like, because I don't like, or like I don't use like data or anything. I generally, my phone, the only time that I ever like text or call is for my dad. It's with my dad, and when I'm filming, because when I get done, I like call or text him and like to let him know that I'm ready to go back into like the living room. And then, so, and it's with one of my nieces and because I only text with her on the phone because she doesn't, the iPad will only let you like FaceTime or text only like iPhone and or like Apple phone and she doesn't really have one. So I text her in my normal phone, in my phone, not the iPad. And that works. But I literally use my phone for that. I'm eventually gonna set up my TikTok. Here's the thing. I haven't set up my TikTok yet. So a couple of months ago, I had an iPad, and then like a little bit before my surgery, my dad tried to fix the screen because it broke. It broke making TikTok, and on it, I had a TikTok account, and then I'm gonna say what the TikTok account is, so you do not go and follow it. Just know this account is still up. I do not post on there. I can't because my dad destroyed my old iPad, and I download it to my phone, so the old account, do not go and follow that. I repeat, do not go and follow this account. Is Andy's Fans. Do not go and follow it. I'm working on making that my new TikTok. I downloaded TikTok, but then my surgery came like immediately, and I have not been. I'm literally not allowed to dance for like a few more. Like it's not that long. It's literally the last. Like it's basically like I either like the last month. I don't know. Basically, it's only a short amount. It's 6 weeks after my surgery, so it should be coming up soon. I think. I don't know. So, but we're generally not going to be setting it up, probably because I can barely, get out of a chair. But then, pretty much, I am going to set my TikTok account now. I just haven't, and I use my phone to film sometimes, and also, I have my Instagram on here. You can go follow that at Andy Forever. Andy Forever, I believe. Well, I usually know it down, but right now my brain is being weird, and so through a fake. 1 second. Where I've been totally bored and I haven't really been that bored because I've been getting the control over the TV in the morning except for Sunday because my mom watched some weird Sunday morning program. It's weird. I don't really like it, so I just watch YouTube. And then watch something later on the TV. And and so I haven't really been bored. Actually, that's what the other video that's uploading on the iPad is about, things to do when you're bored, because that seems fun. And so, overall, my brains have been weird, but pretty much, I do other things on my phone, but yesterday after I've been filming a video, it is uploading. What happened was that it originally didn't upload for some reason. It didn't upload because my iPad was had like too much going on at once, but I pretty much like last night I retitled it and gave it a description box again because basically the iPad and the phone where I can re-upload them, but I have to re-edit them and everything. But personally doesn't take me that long because I don't do much with my videos unless they're music videos, then I do a lot. Or if I wanted to have more of a fun effect, then I can do it. But I did a craft kit, and it was basically okay. I don't know what it's called, but so it was the kit. You never know what you're gonna be getting in the kit, and that one was really fun. I liked that one. So it basically gives you a bag, and it's like a little, like, I would say kind of like if you're going to like a sleepover, and you're just bringing like your toothbrush, maybe some clothes or something like it's a little like, oh, I'm going out for the day, maybe going to the beach sort of bag. It's like a little bag. In fact, that it's kind of like a backpack, but more of a bag form and not as bulky and stuff. So you got that, and then you got these design papers, which are papers that have design cut out, and then you got this screen. You got your little mess mat thing, which I would advise always add a second. Use something better, unless it's like if you're working with like a messier craft, do not use the one that provided, because it is not going to help you. Like some of them give you a stronger like mess mat, but others give you like it's literally tissue paper that you can use as a mess mat. Yeah, I learned that the hard way today, which I'll get to in a sec. And so it gave you a screen, your design things, and then you got this paint, and then a bag. And it's white paint. And pretty much what we did was we took and basically taped like different pictures. Oh, and you got a scraper tool. We basically taped like the stencils that we wanted one at a time to the screen thing, and then we pretty much put it where we want it on the bag, and then we poured some of the paint and spread white paint, and it was like special like fabric paint or something, and we basically used a scraper tool and we did matte. I don't really know how to explain it. And we pretty much made a bunch of designs, and then there was a good amount of leftover paint, and so I added some fun things. I made it all kind of a story theme, and I love it because it kind is something that is very much so me, that literally I feel like there's some stuff that my family doesn't really look at me and be like, oh, I would like it or something. So it's part of that I love. So it's a dog. So what we did was we have a dog going into space, and bringing like some headphones and sunglasses. I basically added a bunch of my own little things, and this dog got everything he needs to go to space. He has a rocket ship, so he's good to go It's like he has a ton of stuff. I think I even put it like noodles on there. Yeah, I put some noodles. I put him like a chair and stuff. He goes to space by himself. Probably to make a music video. But yeah, I did that yesterday, and then today, well, after I got up and played with my dogs, I got up again and used the bathroom, and I picked out another craft today, and this one was messy, and I did not follow the instructions on this because it's literally so it's a tie-dye kit. It's every ordinary tie-dye kit. So this one, you got one pair of gloves. So you got one pair of gloves. You got bag. It's like a purse. The purse is really cool. On the instructions, they show like adding cool designs to the purse, but then it gave you your rubber bands. It gave you these two little, like, I don't know, they're just square pieces of cloth that were white so you could tie-dye them. That's why I ended up tie-dyeing, because the dye color that they gave us was like a bluish, like a dark blue color, and that was the only color that they gave, and it literally matched the bag and the purse. And I'm gonna use the purse, but I'm gonna use it more for storage, so I can have an area designated for like songwriting books. Because right now they're just everywhere in my room. And then it gave us like a few things, and so we also got this like bag, and I ended up if you ever do get like a kit, that I will show you what type of kit this is, because I do have a box for what type this is. There's different options, so you can get like, they're for like different grade levels, I believe, because someone on YouTube that I watched got them for like her kids, and each one got a different like thing, and it was for like grade levels. But personally, we just got one. And like, no, what it was is that we pretty much, I think you can get different categories if you want more of an art thing or an engineering thing or something for like grade level. So you just can get one grade level thing or something. And I think, I don't know, they're all like the same looking boxes. And they're really cool. But this one, we got to tie up, and it's not, I will not be able to show you in the video because it is still drying. We put it in, basically I started to like use the like tissue paper thing as a method, and not do that. It pretty much got all on our placemat and like some on our table, but luckily it was super easy to clean. We pretty much, I would recommend, if you are using this, make sure, like literally make sure you wear gloves, like the gloves at all times, because I literally went and filled the like bottle up, because you gotta fill it up with water, because the powder is already in it, and the powder mixed with the water and makes the dye. And as I was putting the lid on, like the lid was almost gone, and some got on my fingers, and I was able to wash a good amount of it off, but there was some still on that had to just wear off, and I washed my hands again and got a good amount off, and there is still a little bit on my fingers and hands. But then we ended up, I was just dying, and then I put it into the bag and then like just put rubber bands all over it. Well, on the leftover rubber band, cause the like square cloth things and are already had rubber bands on it because I was gonna like because it makes it easier to dye, and the nozzle on the dye did not work, so what I ended up doing was I put both things in, so I poured some of the dye into the bag. I put in both of the cloth things, wearing my glove for safety, not gonna dye my hands worse, and into the bag. And then I dumped the rest of the dye into the bag. And then I pretty much held the top part with one hand and kind of like squished it together with the other and just started rubber banding and putting so many rubber bands around it and it went off. But this video, okay, and that was really fun. And I generally got up, like, my dad was kind of, like, I got up to come down because I got up all by myself out of the chair with the cushion in there. So I'm really proud of that because I was gonna have my dad help me, but then, and I was in a better spot to get up. Like earlier, I was laying down almost, and I just wasn't in a good spot to get up. But this time, I was in a better spot to get up, and my dad, I didn't really want to bother him too much because he was getting ready to put his pajamas on, and because basically my parents are like kind of weird, and they put their pajamas on at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and yeah, about I would say it's like a good amount past, like a good like 10 minutes or so before, or like 10 or 20 minutes before 6 or something, somewhere in that year. Are you sleepy, Sam? My dog Sam is so cute. I love so much. Like generally for me, like people, okay, my dad doesn't realize, like my dad doesn't fully give him the honor that he needs. Because to think, I wouldn't have even thought about getting out of the by myself the other day for the very first time if it weren't for my dog Sam. It was that he was being so cute, and I was fed up with not being able to do anything about. So I made myself get up so I could get on the floor, and so I could take the risk of falling as I get on the floor, or because I can't do it normally, I do it like this other way. Alright, and so just to see my dog Sam, because I love him. And like no one in this house is celebrating. Like no, my dad literally went like, "Oh, you got up." Like he was outside and I got up, but he was giving it only to me, and I'm like, I don't deserve any of the credit for me getting, because I wouldn't have even done that if it weren't for Sam. Like, I need a minute to complain about that my dog Sam and anyone who is watching this and didn't give him credit like family or anything, just know he gets all the credit for me getting up in the first place. He gets all the credit it, for me, been working hard and like pretty, at this point my dad is doing, I feel like sometimes I feel like he's doing whatever it takes to make everyone outside of my house think that I'm either completely lazy, not doing anything, which, okay, that I'm not doing anything, part is kind of true, kind of not. Laziness, sometimes, okay, like, I will admit, sometimes I go for a little laziness sometimes, and I do because something like this, you can't just be like, I wake up and be like, I'm gonna wear myself out, basically, that is a lot, like, that's why I try, like, mainly when we're about to go shopping, like, before we go, I literally go through this process every time. I try not to do anything until it's time to, like, start getting changed and stuff, so I can go, and then I I do that, and then I take some medicine, even if I'm not hurting. I take like the medicine because it works out better, or because it works out better because you're gonna get addicted to it. But I know, is that the car ride literally makes me start hurting, like sometimes. Like, no, in fact, the car ride is a lot of movement, more than what I'm, like, used to sitting in, like, a chair or something. And so for me, and generally, it's that, like, like, when I get up and walk a while, it, like, starts hurting, like, soon after or something, or very soon. So when I do go out, I just take the medicine before, and then it makes me not hurt for like a while. Oh, it makes me be able to laugh for like a good amount of time. But yeah, pretty soon, my sister should be coming. She's coming to take me for shopping. It's some sort of shopping, so I'm excited. No, I know what type of shopping bra shopping, but I generally just get outside when we're shopping. But yeah, but pretty much my dad is kind of at that point. He's now like starting to get a little better. Also, I have to say I have not really said that to anyone, but I also, one of my nieces needs a big shout out because they came over like a few hours before I got up for the first time out of the chair by myself, and they get some credit because they were talking like, oh, I need to get up and going, and that I couldn't get up and come back here and show them like my ring light and stuff, because I've been really excited to like show my ring light and stuff. My dad did bring over my gallon of slime because it was on the kitchen table at the time, so I could show them that, and also brought my bear that I got from my sister. She got from me when I was in the hospital. She personally ordered it for my room, and it was really awesome. And it dances and likes it. It's really cool. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm happy about it. And so that was also towards what made me kind of get up a little more. So you do get a shout out. But yeah, pretty much I wanted to mainly do video. I was gonna mainly do things that I'm obsessed with lately, but I decided to not really do. I'm gonna give you a little bit, but it's that right now I'll make another video on. But I do want to say a few things that I've been obsessed with lately. I'm gonna say like 4 YouTubers. Yeah, I'm saying 4 YouTubers and then like 4 items. So I'm gonna start with YouTubers. I would have to say the YouTubers that I've been watching most lately. Well, I'm gonna do different groupings of YouTubers because I say that because because basically there's like 3 people that are like always in each other's videos and like live together. So all 3 of their channels I've been watching lately, which is like they have some channel, and they have a Mirror channel, a Just a Mirror channel, a Jetta, and a Paul, and a Navalua family, and then a Charlie channel. And they have like Paul Pasta or something, which is like a gaming channel. No, and there was one other that was a game channel, but I forget what it's called. So yeah, I've been watching them lately. Then we got JoJo Siwa. I've been watching JoJo Siwa a lot lately. Let's see. And there's more. I know there's more. Or like, it's hard because I watch so many YouTubers, so it's kind of hard to keep track of what I've been watching more of sometimes. Let's see here. I'm gonna think here for a minute. Maybe I'll come back and do the other 2 YouTubers because it's hard because I've been watching like so many YouTubers. Oh wait, and I know one. This one I'm gonna say, and I haven't been like watching it like crazy amount of it lately, but that's because they don't post every single day, which is Just Fam. It pretty much is a vlogging channel. I pretty much only watch. Okay, it's a really weird like kind of channel, but I mainly watch it for the kids, and yeah, and they had a really crazy school incident in one of their vlogs. So like one of their vlogs that they posted like the other day, because they vlog like 1 or 2 days or something at a time or something. I don't know. But pretty much she went to pick up the kids from school, and one of them got in trouble by another teacher that had nothing to do with them. And yeah, the crazy thing was that she didn't be like, this is why you got in trouble. Well, basically what happened is that, and apparently one of her kids' son's classes were supposed to watch this video on coronavirus thing for like safety, and one of the new rules at the school was that you like can't touch other people, like, and he was high-fiving friends, and got in trouble by another teacher. But the thing was that his class never watched the video, and so he got in trouble for no reason. Well, he got in trouble for a reason, she said that teacher had been known, like, the teacher is retiring, like, at the end of this year, but that teacher had been known to be the teacher that no one likes, though. they said because that she should have been like, okay, you're getting trouble because you're not supposed to like be touching other people. They didn't know that. And you expect the second grader to just assume. It's like you need to explain them. And she said she usually wouldn't be like that, like crazy. Like she wouldn't be that mad at them, but it was that her kid later came home crying and didn't want to go to school the next day because they had trouble and didn't know. And then when she called to find out why he got in trouble, she was told that the teacher was gonna pretty much explain to her why, and then was gonna sit down and have a talk the next day with him and like explain to him like what was in the video, and so cases like that don't happen. But then found out that she never even actually, like she was to have a talk and decide maybe to give him recess back, but never had a talk about the next day. So yeah, that was kind of bad. And I would say JoJo Siwa and all my other channels I was just fan. And I'm gonna say Colleen Ballinger because I've been watching a lot of Colleen Ballinger lately, and also I'm gonna just throw in like one more, which is Rachel Ballinger. And I'm gonna throw the Ballinger family in there only because they haven't really posted in a few days that I've seen, but I have been watching a good amount of them lately. Now, I'm gonna say like 4 or 5, maybe 6 items that I've been obsessed with using lately. My iPad, that is for sure. Slime. I love slime. I've been obsessed with slime lately. And then I'm gonna say my ring light. Well, I'm not gonna say like filming things, because that stuff is like a different area. I'm gonna say I have this. Let me grab it right. It's a thing of Tide, and it is like actually near empty. Yeah, I want to say it's about a quarter, not even really a quarter of the way full. And the reason that it's so empty, and I like just bought it like this month, is because of that calendar slime. I got it fully activated, and then like the next day, and I went to play with it, and it was slightly sticky, so I used some, made it not sticky, and then every day got like sticky again, and then finally I just added so much that it's not sticky anymore, and it's been a few days, so it's been like a week, and then it hasn't really been. Yeah, at the beginning of the video I did add some, but that was just for some final, making sure it was starting to get a little bit, So I would say I've been obsessed with my iPad, Tide, slime. I also been obsessed with doing like crafts, like craft kits. And I'm gonna say one more, and I've been pretty obsessed with making paper snowflakes. So yeah, that is it for this video. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you that kit so you can go find it if I don't find Oh, I'm actually gonna wet my kind of slide on. Okay, it's called a doodle crate. And then